Hello, my best team ever. Just coming at you live from the gym on my bike. Look at this. Look, no one else is in this room. So I thought I'd go live and say hi. It's this little room off to the side in the gym. And I've just been thinking about you guys. I went on a little superstar director retreat last week. So that kept me busy. But it was so good. I got so I don't know, just all pumped up and motivated and excited. And, it's just good to be with people. And hello, I see somebody watching live, but I can't see who it is. So comment below and say hi so I know you're here. And like I said, I'm cycling and I keep turning up the resistance, so I'm dying. So hop on and say hi. And, give me some good news because this is, it's kicking my trash. Anyway. So it's just amazing how much motivation and energy comes from talking to people and networking with people. They can be anybody in your team, anybody not in your team, just other Scentsy friends. That's what I love about our culture is that everybody has access to everybody. And if there's somebody that you see online and you admire and you're like, how are they doing that? Ask them whether they're in our team, our upline, our other region teams, or even just another Scentsy consultant. Everyone's here and willing to help each other, and that's what I love. Oh, there's two people. Hello, so somebody say hi. I don't know if I have comments turned off. You'll have to, I apologize. You'll have to excuse me for my out of breathness, but like I said, I'm on the cycle and the spin cycle, whatever it's called, and I'm out of breath. But hey, it's May. Yay! April was a little tough for a lot of us because it just was after the big sale and some shipping delays. Oh, hello. Thanks for joining in. Our new director is here with us. That's so exciting. So April was a little tough for Scentsy consultants at large. So if you were like, I had a hard time, I didn't do very well, it's okay. You're in good company. It was kind of stinky for all of us. We pushed through, we tried. Not all of us, actually. Anissa, she just promoted to director, so she's a good example of what can be done. But if last month was trash for you, that's okay. Throw it away, it's done. May is here. I love May. It's the beginning of summertime, sunshine, hopefully, at least in Idaho, although today it's rainy. I really need some more sunshine, but it's a great time to do all the things and get that energy and momentum back. So if you lost some of it last month, now's a great time to find it again. The biggest thing that I find that helps me get over the bumps and the hills is having my goal, my eyes fixed on something that's way bigger than the little goals or the little bumps. So when you have the little bumps that come in your way, if your goals are just set straight behind them, then you won't really see it. But my goals, they're up in the sky, baby. So I'm looking up there to these little hills. They're just down here in my vision, but they don't stop me. They don't get in the way because my eyes are set on something bigger, a bigger purpose, a bigger goal, a bigger life, whatever it is. So if you find yourself kind of dragging or losing momentum, motivation has to come from within you. I can help provide it and help shine the way, but ultimately it's got to be something you decide you're ready for and you want. And you're ready to do it and to take whatever it takes. A lot of times this business, it's a mindset business and it's a comfort zone business. Lots of times we know what to do, we just have to do the hard things. So here's to doing the hard things in May. And what is May? May is also annual sales and annual mentor reset. So this is the second day of the next 363 days that we can earn those awards. So to earn annual sales, it's 30,000 PRV in the year. Some people earn it within just a couple months. Some people work all the way to the end, but it's definitely something that's amazing. You get over $1,000 bonus just for getting that done, as well as all the monthly paychecks you'll get. So that's an average of about 2,500 PRV every month. So if you set your goal on at least 2,500 every month, you'll get annual sales. And then if you have a good month, great, you get a little more cushion. And if you have a bad month, you know you need to work a little bit harder because it's the average of that. So number one is the annual sales of 30,000 PRV in a year. Definitely something that helps. The more you sell, the more customers you get in front of, which is also the more referrals you can get, the more team members you can get, the more hosts you can get from booking parties off of those customers. So the more you sell, it just keeps the whole fire burning. Kind of like my legs. They're on fire. They're burning. Time to crank it back up. All right, going up to 10. Oh, dang. I'm really going to get out of breath now. So that's annual sales. The second annual award that you can earn is annual mentor. This is my favorite one because you cannot build a business without building a team. And sales are money for today, but your team is money for tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So the more you build your team, the more you can have an actual sustainable business. Like you, Anissa, you couldn't sell enough to promote to director on your own. That's not how our compensation plan works. So your own sales help go into that team volume, but it's really about the people. And that's where it really gets fun too, because then you get to literally choose who you want to work with. So, annual mentor. Annual mentor started yesterday, just like annual sales. So you have May 1st until April 30th of next year to be able to earn it. The way that you earn annual mentor is, anybody know? Anybody know? You personally sponsor 14 new frontline team members who become certified. So when I've earned it, lots of times I'll have to recruit a lot more than that because not everybody will go certified. I mean, and if they do, great, that's awesome. But sometimes life changes. Sometimes they decide that they don't want it much like they wanted to, and they change their mind and then they kind of quit. But so annual mentor is 14 who you personally sponsor, and they certify within that year. So that if you average about 2 a month, that'll get you 24 in the year. So that gives you plenty of wiggle room. So that is why the 2, 2, 2 is amazing. The formula, 2,000 PRV at least, or 2,500, so that you can get your annual sales. 2 personal recruits every month. And then after 2 years, you should be making some big, big money. So it's not 2 weeks, it's not 2 months, it takes a while. But if you're doing those 2 things, the 2,000 PRV at least and the 2 recruits every single month, you'll find that you will have a big business that will make life-changing income within 2 years. You can't do it by sales alone, and you can't do it by sponsoring alone. It is a combo of both. And then, of course, that third pinnacle is the leadership, where you help them to dream big and make their own goals, and you lead your team to glory. And that's kind of how it's done. So there's your success in a nutshell. And anyway, if you guys have any questions, there's a lot going on in May. There's a lot of LTOs, but another thing that I did, I was talking to another superstar director over this week, and she always has like, what did she say? She has like 30,000 PRV every month. So she earns like annual sales in 1 month. And I was like, okay, tell me how you do it, Jen. You know what she's doing? It's not rocket science. It's not anything great. It's just she's partying. She's partying online. She decided she personally loves to party online. Before she was partying home parties. But then, of course, she had to pivot. So she does parties. And so I was like, okay, well, what's your secret? How do you have these amazing, huge online parties then? And she showed me she keeps a little sheet where she keeps track of all of the hosts that are current hosts and all of the posts that she's done in those parties, and then a little tally at the top of what their party total is. So she can kind of see at a glance who her really good hosts are and who the duds are. And guess what? There were plenty that had 0 or that got some but didn't qualify for a party. And so that was exciting to me because that shows it was just prolificness. It was just, Erin, yes. So she said there is no secret, and she let me see in her posts. It wasn't anything unique. It wasn't anything new. It was literally the same kind of stuff we do. She did her own branding. So on Canva, she made her own little, like images that she would post. And she tries to get interaction and all that stuff. But there were plenty of parties that she had where there was not much interaction and where nobody bought. So I said, well, how in the world are you selling 30,000 in a month? So she showed me her calendar, and she books. And has booked. She showed me all the different weeks since forever. She has 5 to 6 parties every single Thursday night. So 5 to 6 the first week, the second week, the third week, the fourth week. So 6 times 4 is 24 parties a month. And she only parties 1 day of the week, just on Thursday. I mean, she has they're week-long parties. She goes from Sunday to Saturday night or something like that, or Sunday to Sunday. And then Thursday is when she goes live. Just a quick live. She said 20 minutes. And Yeah, she does them all day because they're online. So she can schedule them all to post. And then she's just interacting with them. And it was great. I was like, wow. And like I said, not all of them are rock star parties. Some of them were, but a lot of them were $200, $300, $400, $500 parties. Some of them were zero. Some of them she crossed it off because they didn't even qualify. So then she's like, well, then I have to figure out what to do, to thank them for their effort. But she said, yeah, that was her secret, is just the number. Just keep getting more people to do it. And then, of course, she has a VIP page where she, oh, my heart's going a little weird. Maybe I better slow this down. She has a VIP page where she keeps her customers happy. So for her live, I think she said what did she say she does? At one time, she tried to set up like 2 or 3 different devices so she could go live on all of them. But then I think she said, oh, dang, what was that? One time she just recorded a video and then posted it to go live at the same time. But yeah, because I was like, that would take you all day to do 6 parties, even 20 minutes. That's a lot of time. But no, she said she did it all at once, and maybe she even just recorded it and then uploaded it, so it wasn't necessarily live. Can't really remember. I'll have to ask her again how she goes live in all of them at the same time, because she was like, she's kind of always working because she does a lot of customer care and knows her customers very well and chats with them like they're best friends, because they are. While we were gone in Florida, she had a couple of her customers came over to bring her husband food. Another one came over to water her flowers and check on her pets. And they just become really good friends, which that's crazy in and of itself. Just the relationship building aspect of it, that she's able to create those relationships. But yeah, so she had 5 to 6 booked every single week for months previous, and she even has them booked for next month going forward as well. And then she has one. Oh, good. You're moving next week. Oh, Erin, I did not know that. Sounds like I need to catch up with you. Good luck with the move, and then I'm upping my game. I'm excited because, girl, you can do it. I've seen you move big mountains when you do. So I'm glad that you are physically and mentally back and ready to do big things, because you can do it. And your team is growing, so it's time for you to step into that leadership role that's been waiting for you for so long. So that's awesome. I'm glad that you're getting excited again. But her sheet is just super simple, just a regular simple sheet, but she just keeps track of all the posts. So she has one, it's like a mock Facebook party for just herself. She just keeps herself in there, and then she just goes in and copies, she has the first post, and then she'll copy the picture and the verbiage and then just paste it in there. So she's not making everything up every time. And oh, sorry, my phone is out. My watch is asking if I want to use it. It has a hotspot. I'm like, nope, I get my workout in. And so she just copies it over, because she said she tried Visibly and all that stuff, and it wasn't getting as much interaction. So she said, well, I'm just going to post them. So she posted every day at the same time so that they know exactly when she's coming on. And then, like I said, on Thursday, she just goes on. She also does a ticket system just for people to comment and whatever. And then she gives them something simple, like a bar or a scent circle or something, I don't remember. Or even, I think she gives basically her deluxe sample pack. So instead of sending out the big sample packs like we were doing last year to try or maybe it was 2 years ago, during the pandemic, she just does these deluxe sample packs as a party favor for those who comment. She said sometimes she'll give away a couple of them just if they're good customers, because again, we used to be giving them to everybody. So yeah, that's how she does it. She said some hosts are better than others, and obviously when you have a good host, they invite good people and it's a lot more interactive. Cranking it up again. But she said it just depends on how it goes. But instead of being like, oh, this has got to be my big party, she literally just has plenty of other parties, so she doesn't fixate on the one party. And she does so much PRV. I think she said she has about 10,000 in club as well, which helps. But still, she's doing 20,000 PRV with follow-ups and parties. So even 10,000 PRV, even if she did 10, 10 to 10, 10 from new parties and new customers, 10 from club, and then 10 from follow-ups, that's awesome. I don't do that. So anyway, I just was pretty inspired by her. It's just her tenacity. There's not any magic formula. She even says party, because I was like, well, are you calling it something different? She said, no, I just posted my VIP page, Who wants to party with me this week and get some free stuff? Simple. So again, we can overthink things, and maybe if party doesn't work for you and your customers, feel free to change up the verbiage. But she said, no, she even says, who wants to have a party? Because she's like, that's what it is. I don't want to make it think that it's just a hangout sesh or something like that. So anyway, do what works for you and do a lot of it is the thing. Like I said, she books 6 parties every week and every month going forward. So, and she doesn't collect the orders. She has them just order all online. So they're online parties. So all she has to do is close out the host rewards, and she sometimes gives an extra reward just to spoil her host. But she's like, no, they know they're doing it for the host rewards. So, and if it's a good party, it makes it worth it. So the bigger you can help your parties be, it helps your host want to rebook as well, because they're like, oh, this was easy. Just this for, $60 in free stuff because I made it to a $500 party. So anyway, all right. So this year's a big one. Erin, annual sales. It's on your board. Let's do this. And annual mentor. I challenge you, if any of you are really wanting to make this business big and really work for you, you got to work it. Just like these silly legs of mine, they got to work it. You got to work it even when it's hard. And look, I'm pushing up the resistance again. I can barely push through. It feels like I'm running through mud. Sometimes it'll be like that in your business too. And you got to push through the mud. That's how you build the muscles. And that's how you build the resiliency to keep going. And that's when you really, oh look, see my face is getting all red, because that's when you really feel the effects of your business. Push through, dream big, get your sights way higher than just the little obstacles. Oh, Erin, you signed up for SFR. I'm so glad. I was wondering if you were. I knew you were wanting to, but I know life is crazy. So I'm so excited that I get to see you and that you're coming. It's going to be good. Oh, your 10-year walk, Erin. That's so awesome. You've done such good things in your 10 years and big things for your family, and this is your year to do big things for your business. So it will be the boost that you need. Again, I apologize that I am so out of breath, but I'm getting it done, getting the things done. So set your sights big. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your business. This is the right time. You are in the right place, and you are the person that can make it happen. You really can. It happened for me. It's happened for friends. It's happening for others. But guess what? You are in that list too. It can happen for you. It's your time. Make it happen. It won't happen without your work. So set your sight big. Don't get distracted. Believe in yourself. And if you can't believe in yourself, give me a call, and I will help you believe in yourself, because that's the first key, is believing that you are worth it, that you are worthy, and that you can do it. So, and here I am. My 30 minutes is up, so I got to go lift some weights to keep these muscles strong, because that is how I have the strength and the energy to run my business, is by taking care of myself. If you have things in your life that you need to take care of to keep yourself happy and full of life and energy, do those things first. Then hit your business. And you can do your business in just an hour to a day. Don't sit at your desk all day. Don't think of it as, I've got to do so much. Feel the life that you want, and then hit that business with a lot of energy and vigor. Get it all in, get it out, and then live your life, because that's what we're here for, living our best life. You guys are awesome. I love you so much. I am so excited for those of you that are coming to SFR, because that's where it really happens, is when you get to know real people. And like I said, that's where you just get all charged up and ready to go, and it's that energy that you just can't replicate, and it just can't be done online. So, and those of you who didn't come this time, decide now that just like annual mentor and annual sales, you'll come with us to SFR next year too, because it really is life-changing as well as business-changing. You guys are the best. You are destined for big things. You deserve all the things. I love you too, Erin. And I love all of you guys. And thanks for hanging in there with me. Life is crazy. Throws us some curveballs, but it's good. It's oh so good. And it can be good because our Scentsy business can help us live the life that we want and support the life that we want, not be all of our life. But it does take effort and focus, but it can take you to big places. All the dreams in your life are possible. Let's make them happen. Here's a new month. Here's a new May. And I am determined to get 6 online parties this month. I'm not going to do them every week, because I'm like, oh, I got to start small and see if I can do that. So I'm going to get 6 and see if I can get 6 for this whole month. I usually only do a couple of those and a couple basket parties and a lot of follow-up, because I've got a lot of customers over my 14 years, but it's time for me to expand. So we're doing big things together. Let's do this. Here's to May.